I'm doing my nails. That looks funny, but I'm doing my nails. My guidance is that go ahead, mommy. You can even make dinner before you have to hit a lot of locations. But I'm like, okay, um, I will. My guidance is when the terrorists here started knocking people off all around me, I was doing literally everyone's job. The military definitely moved in around me. The GRU is my green light. Thank you so much. And General Austin, CIA special ops, them types. Look, I'm not the one to come and say, oh, who did this and who's doing that. You know that, dude. Get the drift, get the picture, go figure it out exactly after that. Don't come to Heidi to get the exact. I'm getting really irritated. You are right. Because I feel that that's sometimes the case. Now, I'm always by myself, so I can't say that with definity or whatever these words. Fuck, I'm stressed. They stole my vocabulary and know that. Anyways, I can do my nails, and that's good. I'm relaxing as much as you can here with terrorists who knock people off in a house you're still in. While I was doing my nails, getting them done, my guidance telepathy was the LAPD and the Santa Monica Police Department remember me. Oh, I'm sure. I mean, like, yeah, I remember them with really good memories. I really miss California, and when I think of them, I do. Yeah, I do. But no, not the rest of the Californians, because they treated me like they treat the cops there. Anyways, the Californians are rancid, horrible people, and it's overpopulated. The LAPD can vouch for this, and this is probably what they discuss. When I was there, they remember me being trim, losing weight, trimming down. I had a nice little tan going. This is exactly my guidance. I wanted to type it. I might. I ate lunch every day at the park. I was walking, enjoying myself. Right, they remember that. I was looking really good. I looked great. It's as good as you can for going through hell and being cast into parks by Saudi Arabia. But it showed up here looking really nice. What happened since I come here? My skin erupted in volcano. It's getting a lot better. It is, but it's my skin flared up. I gained like 12, at least 12 pounds. The LAPD remembers I wasn't this weight. I looked really good. I was trim and trimming down. They remember that. I had a nice little tan going. They remember that. I was always around them. They remember my guidance that I stayed right with them. I always saw them. I fucking always was right by them. So they remember that. And then they see me here, and the cops here are like the NYPD. They're trying to kill me. They started knocking people off in the place I lived. All the stuff that I've reported about the cops here goes to other cops. So the rest of the cops that are actual, official, real police, I can only imagine what they're thinking. But that was my guidance. The cops in LA noticed I gained weight, and they noticed my eyes got puffy. No, my eyes were not puffy like that. And you notice they're not as puffy lately. That's because I'm sleeping with the lights off. I actually have real military around me now, and I'm actually working directly with real military now. Poppy General is like a fat. I love Poppy General. I mean this. You know that too, because I've known him for a long time, sort of. But I needed, like, let's be factual. I need actual help. They're knocking people off in my fucking house, and they're protected by the cops. I needed actual military. And that's what came in, and General Austin helped with that. So I get it now why I was just supposed to go ahead, say nice things about Biden. Biden for a while was on the level. He did pull a Judas on me and a lot of other people. But people like General Austin and these military cats, not so much of a Judas as it impacted me, so to speak. But look, he got in. Look, General Austin's in. God bless you, General Austin. You and China are around too much of Al Qaeda for me. I think what you did in the Middle East with the Taliban, you were risking your life. And if I'm correct, General Austin, you will be honored for this. And your story will be remembered and heard. You will be honored for this. He's like General Austin, if I'm correct, a serious Titan type. Like, you don't even understand. I don't even understand. The elite, the ones that go in, like you see it on news. They go into the Osama bin Laden, this one's to the compound, but you don't quite, I don't know. Them types that were here, the GRU that I said were here, the good ones that came after the homicide I heard on the 24th upstairs. Like, these folks are like massively skilled. And I don't want to get sidetracked with it. But that's General Austin, and he's a titan of it. He's old school vet. He's one of the kings. Yes, I'm starting to think so. But with the way General Austin's around the Taliban, the way China's with the fucking people who are going to nuke my country, as much as I speak highly of General Austin, I can't totally trust. Like I do the GRU. The GRU I completely trust, like they're my family. Isn't that weird? That is weird. I trust the GRU. I've known that. I trust the GRU like I trust the LAPD, like I trust certain police. Yeah. So that should just speak volumes. And I'm give me some time. Maybe I can equate why that is. There's a few reasons. But anyway, so the LAPD remembers me slimming down. They remember my nice little tan. They remember my eyes were not puffy. No, they remember all of that. And I wasn't doing so great then, no. Things were really hard. But they weren't knocking people off. I had fucking remember, I didn't show a picture. This guy, once I hit him as a triad, they got all kinds of in trouble, but they weren't, it was different in California. I was a lot safer, but I had to stay in the park. Right, they would have made attempts like they did at that hostel on my life. DC is more like New York. They'll do anything here, and they have a ground force of police. They have a ground force of federal officers. So, they got their 30% enlisted military members. But that's where, I'm pretty important in the game here because I help and I work so hard. I'm constantly giving out the intel on my end that goes to everybody so we can resist this. We know what it is, and there's too much noise here. My God, dude, let me plug my ear. I can't do this here. It's just too much noise all the time. We can resist the whatever the word, and basically it's over. So they want to have another insurrection. It's never going to happen, okay? My guidance today, don't worry about all the locations. I'm supposed to take care of myself as much as I can. Paint your nails, all that. But the LAPD, they're really surprised with the weight I gained. I did, dude. I don't leave here. Nobody's contesting or arguing why. Dude, the cops around the United States, like the real cops, and the feds, like Poppy General, there's real feds that are not in this. DEA, so on and so forth, cannot fucking believe the shit that's going on here. I'm being held hostage by cannibal junkies, basically, in a nutshell. They watch these videos, high on meth, want to come in and say, I'm bipolar. The fucking Mossad Poppy General's bipolar. All of LAPD is bipolar. We're all delusional, and so is the Santa Monica Police Department. You're bipolar too. We're all delusional. Right, all right. It's just too bad, though. I know that I gained so much weight here, but I couldn't leave. Fuck no. Dude, I go to the fucking Library of Congress. The author that I am, too, I know. That shit goes down in history, folks. And they harass me the whole fucking time. The cops, the employees. They got cops fucking riding around. Like, no, I know it because I lived in New York. They're fucking criminals with badges. It's a ground force here. It's very dangerous. That's where the military got involved. Leads me back to my point. As soon as the military was able to get in around this house, thank the GRU for that. I do every fucking video, don't I? No, I mean this. Thank you. As soon as the military was really able to position themselves around this house, I got a lot safer, except for what I said when I was filling the waters up. Lately, just recently, these two have been really caliente, these two here. Yeah, and so you notice it on my account. Before, no. And I don't think I talked about them too much, their whereabouts, for reasons, dude. It's not always bad reasons. It's not always negative reasons. Sometimes it's good reasons. Let the higher-ups do what they got to do. All right? But, yeah, no, my weight can be lost, dude. I love to walk. I love to work out. The Eastern Indian food, like, I know how so much to do these dishes. But there's just no way that I'm going to diet, and I'm literally always sitting in my chair. I have to sit right here in my chair, right by that computer. You get it? I do that. I've been doing that, and it's working for me. But it's pretty rough because, yeah, all I do is survive. There's no leisure activity. That would be a fucking practical joke. Go where? Go where by myself in DC? Go where? Come back with puffy eyes and tears streaming down my fucking face. Just from going to the grocery store, dude. I know. How many times did I do that shit? I know. Yeah. So I'm gonna diet probably like a lot of weight will come off right fast when I'm actually able to move around and not always just sitting in my chair trying to survive Washington, D.C. But as far as sitting in my chair, I'm gonna do my nails, and then I'm probably gonna do a lot of locations and whatever else comes up. After my dinner, which I'm not going to the kitchen. This is absurd, dude. No, there's no police here. We know that. The country's been overthrown. Somewhat, yeah. But no. Hot war style? No, that will never happen. And when you do notice the hot war, you do notice the civics lesson coming, ain't gonna be the bad guys. Right, okay? I don't need to say anymore. But I'm just gonna like maybe make more Alfredo with chicken, and I stay fed, dude. The last thing I'm gonna do is try to do a vegan Eastern Indian fucking diet right now. Not probably. There's not even a question. With the physical exhaustion I experience here and the way I'm scarfing my food. Did you read and hear that? Oh, I still do that occasionally. This is fucking horrifying. The shit I fucking survived in New York City and Washington, D.C. This is the two places where they have a ground force of police. And the military knows how to handle that, I know. And the LAPD, and there's a lot of really good police that have become kind of like something else. Just don't get me on all this, come on. But they're going to get a civics lesson. They're going to get a real civics lesson. I know. This is horrifying. There's real male machos in Russia, as there are here, that just can't grapple with fucking big muscular cops going to war with a chick with pink sandals on. It is completely fucking barbaric. I know that. And so thank you all. Thank you all machos, all right? I don't mean to put you down. If I do, well, sometimes I think I kind of lose it in here. Fuck yeah, I do. I'm helpless. I'm just gaining weight. I'm in here alone. This fucking terrorist that never get arrested. In fact, they're protected. I go out there, the cops are driving all gangster low. Oh, you should have seen him. You should have seen him. Yeah. That's so New York. I know. They're not as smart here as they are in New York. New York, they're really dangerous. All right. It's okay. I'm going to lose my weight. I'm not even worried about that. I probably just get me to walk around. Think 5 pounds just like that, walking around. Plus a diet. I bet I'll lose a lot in my first month. Second month, my body will adjust to actually moving around again. And my weight loss will probably level out. I'll probably lose about 5 pounds because I don't plan on doing a really intense diet. I still want to enjoy a little bit of bread and so on. I'm going to do 75% diet Because I don't really need to lose a lot. Even in this state that I gained, I don't need to lose like a fantastical amount. So I have that luxury to be able to tinker with my diet. And no, I could probably just lose so much just by being able to walk out of my room, dude. Yes, America, this really happened to somebody. It happened to me. If it happens to me, you need to start thinking about what's going to happen to other people. I know the Americans aren't capable of that, and I honestly don't get mad at them. They're from infancy not told or ever the condition to ever be able to think other than about themselves. It's in their Bill of Rights. They are to pursue themselves here. This is why the angels love the cops and the military, because there are some people that even did lines of work that were not about themselves, enriching themselves monetary wise, keeping themselves safe. They can fight my war. I can call 911. They can come from my rescue. This is the whole thing of America. Whatever the word, thing. This is America. Those are Americans. This is their entitled and their right to be exactly like that. So what happens? In World War III, the angels hand the United States to the cops and the military. You inherit the United States of America. Please be safe out there. All right? Like I'm in here. And that's all. All right. God bless America. Say goodbye.